Hello everybody and welcome back to Warptorio. So now that that's out of the way, let's first of all step into the factory floor for just 1 second, and I want to add pump jacks. Okay, that's not right. I want to add pump jacks to the list of things that I'm building. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Now this will maybe eventually be delivered. Let's go ahead and limit this to maybe... Well, let's leave it at 100. It makes very little relevance either way. And how many? So this is 70 chips. I do want to add prod mods. So I don't necessarily care about the speed right now, but I do care about utilizing the blue chips to the full potential. Okay, let's leave it at that for now. Let's see if I can get any pump jacks 6. That may be enough. So, while building the wall, I have realized that I am almost entirely out of oil. The top factory floor actually has no more oil. The top platform floor has no more oil. The top factory floor has been completely dried up. And I'll pick this one. I still think I have less than enough pump jacks, I think they're called, on me. Well, we'll see. I think that the throughput for this is gonna be more than enough anyway. Let's take that one. You know what? I'll leave it like this. I don't care all that much. I don't want to spend more time than necessary here. That's good. That one goes in here, and let's set up power. And that's power. Drop a radar in, and this is not functional because that was not connected. Awesome. I want to take care of those red dots over there. They're just gonna drive me crazy now that I know that they're there. And let's head back to our factory. Make make a bit more room in the inventory. That's always a good thing. And I need to get rid of some of the drones I have on me. I'm surprised nobody's actually picking them up. Okay, those are a lot of drones. I'll keep it like this. Am I still requesting those things? No, I am not. They're just leftovers. I can keep a few. Same for repair packs. I should have a few over here as well. That's good. And well, now that I have give me just a second. I am trying to remember. Yeah. So I put a few more of those in there. Top platform, want to make sure that this is now either red or yellow, nothing, either green or yellow, nothing red. And that seems to be the case, which is awesome. Step 2. Step 2 of our master plan. Step 2 of our master plan is to secure some resource patches. And for that, I will be, first of all, unlocking this to maybe 2k. Maybe that's not enough. We'll see. I think I have plenty of these. Yeah, I do. Still, I'll top it off to 500, and I'll also need these guys. These guys build me 1,000. As you can see, we are talking business here. And as I was ranting in the last episode, I was planning on using the warp loaders to retrieve all these resources back into our base. Unfortunately, that seems to not be an option. So the next best thing that I can do is going to be trains. So let's start setting up trains. Request from buffer. I will set maybe 3k rails. I'll have plenty of resource patches nearby, which is a very good thing. Maybe 100, maybe that's a bit not enough. We'll see. Cargo wagons. Let's set this to maybe 400. What else do I need? I will use... do I have stations? No, I do not have stations. So I need stations and I need the 2 signals. So station and the 2 signals. Let's get... this is a buffer chest. This is not the one I wanted to get all the things into. Okay, so you... I don't think I'll have that many stations. Still gonna limit that to 50. Need to enable the request from buffer. So these are the... No, those are the chain signals. 100, and you're gonna limit on the rail signals. So while those are building, I will just go and set up the mining posts. So I have a lot of those. I'll disable personal logistics for now. Express belt, yes, thank you. Plenty of those. Don't want to overdo it, but let's see, what do I need again for this blueprint? It is mining drills, belts, underground, and power poles. That is great. Let's see. Now I do want to spread my train stations a bit, but at the same time I don't want to go too far off. These two iron patches are really good. These patches over here are again fairly great, good concentration. And right now there's no point in going very far off. Copper. This is a nice area, but I think that's a bit too far. I think we're gonna get copper from these three patches. Stone from over here. And then we're gonna tap these iron patches for iron and steel. So let's head... Really don't like how this patch looks, but let's ignore that for now. And let's see. I will size things up at the current production rate. So this is a rate of 8. And if I take this as well, this is a rate of 20. So this is just over an yellow belt. Well, quite a bit over an yellow belt. And it will be a lot more in the near future. Okay, this is 4 full lanes of iron ore. I need to get up to 57 lanes of iron ore. And well, let's start placing miners down, I think. Is it better? Yeah, I think I'll do it something like this. And then yeah, that's not good. Let's get one that goes down over here, and I think I can place full belts over here. Well, some of them will run out, but eventually we'll have more mining productivity, and there is a bit of extra buffer put in those 57 belts. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'll use this system over here to keep track of how many belts I've reserved. So I did say 15 belts over here. And I will put down this down and put a radar, just so that I can look at those areas whenever I'm there. I think this one is going to be like this. It's only 3.8, but there is quite a bit of buffer built into them. I can get the belts out just by doing an underground belt over to this side, so I'll put it like this. This is gonna be 12 belts. Really? I messed something up. I think I needed to be a bit more zoomed out to be able to place the tag. So far, this is 27. Do I have grenades? Or do I want to use a different patch? I'll just let the bots go to work. So let's put a radar down. And I should be able to get quite a lot out of this one. Yeah, this is a very big one. I need to figure out how to get all the resources out though. So this is another 15. A bit weird looking, but well, we have a mission, and that mission is not to make the patch look pretty. So I did say that we have another 15 over here. That's a very small patch. 30, 42. 15 more. Let's go to the 19 million patch. This should be enough for all of our iron needs. So again, another 15 over here. Let's try to make that work. I can get one more here, and then one more here. Now I didn't count this one, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5. This is exactly another 15. So let's see. Well, first of all, place that down. 30, 45, 57. I need 57 belts. That is perfect. And that's probably gonna be one dedicated rail servicing all of these 4 patches. Let's see how that goes. Let's enable logistics, because I am missing quite a few things. I need to get rid of quite a few things as well. I can disable logistics and grab more miners. Grab more undergrounds, more belts. I have plenty of belts actually. More power poles. Did I not throttle them? Oh, 500, that's good. And let's head on. I said I'm gonna use dispatch, and maybe dispatch for copper. We'll see. We'll see how big these ones are. Maybe I can even just go with this one and this one. I could now theoretically disable all of my defenses over there, and I will actually do that in the not so distant future. So place that down, and oh, this is actually a good fit. maybe over here like this. This is 12. And I'll just squeeze in one more. Over here. This is 13. So let's mark that down. I need to be sure I set the correct icon. Yeah, that's good. And I need 25 copper belts in total, so that's gonna be another 12. I think that might be enough. It is pretty weirdly shaped. Let's see how many I can get. I actually don't mind building more train stations. Yeah, this is not gonna be enough. So one here and that's gonna run out immediately, but that's not a problem. I could look at moving these maybe a bit over like this. And this is gonna be much better now. How many? This is just 8, but I'll take it. You could see that the patch is relatively smaller, so I need a bare minimum of 4. Now I will take the big patch. I'll still take the big patch. I'll figure out a bit later where I put the train stations. Right now I just want to do the planning on where each resource is gonna come from. I am out of undergrounds. That's interesting. Modules I would be expecting. I wasn't expecting undergrounds though. I guess those factories need to step up their game. And I was saying that this is another 12. Let's put that on the map. So theoretically I could ignore the 8 here. I don't know if I want to do that, but theoretically I could. On to the next thing. I'll just go ahead without having undergrounds. I need to get 11 stone belts. Now I would prefer to get that from just the one patch, to be honest. I don't think that's gonna be possible, so I guess the next best thing is to get them from these two combined patches. Those are extremely small. That's a fairly bigger one, but too far away. These are too far away and not that big. Yeah, let's see what I can do here. Oof, this is not looking promising. This is 6. Plus plus 4. I'm not even gonna place those ones, and I'm curious what is the throughput, expected throughput here. Can you calculate on ghosts? That's unfortunate. Ooh, uranium rounds. So what's the throughput on just this? That's annoying. It doesn't take the soon-to-be modules into account either. I think that this is still gonna be good enough. Okay, this is 11 belts of stone, and last but not least I need 6 coal belts. Now coal is not going to be an issue. Coal patches are fairly huge. I will however use this patch over here, the 14 million patch. Just for four belts, that is probably an overkill. Do I have something closer? I could use the 5 million. That's too small. This is... I think this is just good. 3 and 4. Perfect. I need to mark. So this one is coal, and we have 4 lanes. And I didn't mark this one, and I didn't put a radar, which is really annoying, but it will have to do. This one is stone, and it has... I think it had I said it had the required 11 belts. Let's remember to put down the radar. They're doing damage to my walls. Well, the evolution factor is... some might consider it a bit high. Let's see if I have the required mining drills right now. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Those are bots, these are mining drills. Those look like plenty of mining drills. This is out of years. 144? That is definitely not enough. But we'll do with what we have for now. How many belts did I say I have here? 6. Well, I needed 6. Do I have 6? So I need 6 belts of coal. I've only placed down 1, 2, 3, 4 belts here. This is obviously not gonna work. So let's try to do a bit better. Okay, this is not gonna work. This patch is just too small and I don't want to be going over two patches. This is definitely gonna be big enough. I'm gonna try to find the six machines blueprint. Doesn't really tile nicely. I'll move this one just a bit lower. Or actually, I'll move it over here where the resource density is decent enough. Okay, and now, can I move this? I'll just create a new one. So this is coal and this is actually 6, as it should be. I'm curious to see what is happening here. Now, this is kind of the reason why I didn't just seal off here and here. I'm not planning on using these resources, but I'm actually quite tempted on doing a straight line base defense, because whenever you have corners, especially like this, or maybe just even just putting a bit of landfill here and adding more turrets, but whenever you have corners, you have massive amounts of biters gathering from multiple nests. So this lake over here will either converge to this point or to this point, which is great for resource saving, because I don't have to cover this distance, but not so great for, same here, everything will be converging. This is a bit better because they should spread out a bit. They won't, I don't think they will follow the coastline. Well, we can take a peek. So as we can see, we get a fair amount of distribution, but yeah, anyway, bit beside the point. Let's put a radar down and let's just look here. Yeah, this is what happens. They are converging quite a bit. I will be losing some bots, but nothing to, I think, worry that much. This is more or less the max evolution. The pollution will still keep growing. We will still be attracting more and more biters, but we'll deal with that when we'll have to deal with it. Right now, this is not working. This should be delivering fairly soon. Let's add... We have a few more chips. Not many, but they'll do. So this is more... This is everything level 3 and 2. Let's start over the level 1 modules. And I did do the productivity 3 modules because they are the lowest ones in the stack here. And this seems to be empty as well. Well, even worse. I have rocket fuel. And I think we're just about time on this episode. Now, based on the amount of resources that I've planned for retrieval, I would assume that some of you might have a fairly good idea on where we are planning on taking the end base design. I will have to come over here and do something about these biters. They're not able to destroy anything, but they keep shooting at my laser turrets and destroying bots, which is rather annoying. But anyway, that being said, thank you all very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please consider supporting the channel by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you here next time.